I'm honoured to be invited to be a guest and speaker here, thanks to Mrs. Sering Yankee and Fonsuk Norbu, on the 36th anniversary of the conferment of the Nobel Peace Prize on His Holiness, the Dalai Lama, amidst the celebrations of the 90th birthday year of His Holiness. And wasn't that a wonderful film we all watched? My family had always known that my late uncle Padam Shri Harmandir Singh, then India's political officer, commanding a crucial part of the Indian Eastern Himalayas, had a key role in the journey to safety of His Holiness, his family, and his cabinet in 1959. I found the story fascinating and first wrote it down in a book of children's stories published by MacDonald in 1986. When I became a broadcast journalist, and after I'd written my first factual book for grown-ups, the idea to write this story in detail was suggested to me by a close friend who knew my family well. She said if I didn't do it, no one else would. She said it was an important and untold part of history, and important to record for our ancestors and descendants. I read all the books covering this period and found that the material I had access to had not been written about in detail, but anywhere. So I set about asking for permission to interview His Holiness through kind contacts based in India. It was granted in 2015. I wanted to trace the detail of how His Holiness had been feeling at that young age, and how it was for His Holiness to go through the dangerous, fast-moving events that brought him to the Indian border. I also wanted to ask Harmandir Singh how he handled the mission and about the logistics of bringing His Holiness, his family, and his entire cabinet to safety. His Holiness and Harmandir Singh spent over 2 weeks together in the Northeast Frontier Agency before the whereabouts of His Holiness were revealed to the world's press. I also wanted to know about the friendship and the relationship that grew between the two of them. They met on and off over the years after that, and there was always an affectionate bond between them. Yankee La asked me to tell you about a couple of anecdotes or things I remember from what my uncle and what His Holiness told me. And I remember that at that time, at the age of 23, 24, His Holiness was just starting to learn English as he came across into India, practiced it with my uncle.